gotta say this in all honesty. So far in 2024, dark-skinned black men are guilty of cooning more than any other black men. I don't want to hear nothing about the light-skinned brothers for the rest of the year. I don't want to hear nothing about the mixed race brothers for the rest of the year. So far in 2024, dark-skinned brothers, my complexion and darker, have been doing more cooning and participating in more bunny hopping and more racial betrayal than all the light-skinned men in black America put together. Leave the light-skinned brothers alone. Leave the mixed-race brothers alone. Dark-skinned men are cooning out of control so far in 2024.
Wagwan, guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. So you just finished watching that video. It was a short clip of Dr. Umar Johnson, basically him explaining how the dark-skinned brothers are cooning it up the most in 2024. You know, right, the dark-skinned team, you know, I guess, hey, right, his color on down. You know, he's calling those guys out, okay? You know, he's calling the guys out for a little bit of cooning, and I guess, you know, and, you know, a few other things. But I can recall, you know, in my memory, it was a few clips, you know, where I did see that. Maybe I could pull it up because I've done a video in the past where it was this guy. I think he was working. He was like a basket collector, collecting baskets. This lady hits this other, you know, this black woman's car, basically rams it, and then like you can tell something's wrong with it, right? And she's hitting the bumper trying to like put it back in, but like and like that's gonna fix it, and then she like just takes off, drives off, doesn't exchange any type of information. These are the things that you're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to do. She doesn't do any of that. And this guy's like, you know, this guy's lost. He's basically oblivious to, you know, the incident. He's just inserting himself there. And it was one of those things where it was just like, you know, this guy, it's a reason why this guy is pushing baskets. It's like he was like 60, 50 plus. And he's out there collecting baskets, pushing. Like with that type of, you know, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Problem solving skills, or whatever you want to call. That is the singular reason he is pushing baskets at that age. Okay, and it was another incident. Not funny at all, but it was another incident, man. I didn't cover this one, but this guy went swimming, right? I think he went he did something, went kayaking. He was by the water or something like that, and he was with this girl. He can't swim. Everyone knows that he cannot swim. This girl pushes him into the water and he drowns, right? This guy comes and like just a near bystander who's witnessing this or just took notice of the incident, jumps in the water, saves the guy's life. He's in the hospital, brain damage, in a coma for days, right? And he wakes up defending the woman who literally was the cause of his death. When everyone knew he could not swim. And she pushed him in the water. That was a crazy thing. Pushed him into the water. And then when the lady was telling the story, she lied at first. I believe she said that he fell in, and then later on the mother found out that she actually pushed him in. Ridiculous. But I think the guy ended up, like, he woke up defending, you know, the lady, which it's kind of crazy to me, you know. Those are situations you can, like, you know what I'm saying, you can you can get heavy on, you could thump on it. I mean, you might as well, but some of this stuff, it's like, hey man, it's too far gone, man. I can't waste too much energy just dwelling on that. But when you really think about, you know what I'm saying, when you think about situations like that, it's like, man, you know, when you talk about lunacy and you talk about the manner and the way you think about certain situations, it's astonishing, right? You've literally suffered brain damage from being pushed into, you know what I'm saying? You were pushed. You know, you can't swim. You didn't want to get into the water. They pushed you into the water knowing you cannot swim. Literally almost being the cause of your death. You suffer brain damage from this situation. But it wakes up in defense of this lady. You know, I'm very very much removed from that way of thinking. So I can only, you know, and stuff like this, you know, I can agree in those situations. But when he, you know, maybe Tyrese, I don't know. I'm like, who? That's my thing. Who is he referring to? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to, hey, because these things are interesting. I'm not saying, you know, hey, I'm not saying that we don't have this type of, you know, behavior that's going on, you know, this negative, I want to say, anti-progressive thinking that's, you know, kind of, you know, I don't want to say it, but it's kind of backwards way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? This perpetual cycle, you know, that's you know, that is detrimental to self, right? It's prevalent. It goes on, okay, in the black community. But I'm saying though, like, I'm trying to see which other situations that he is referring to, right? I'm trying to see that. But you know, maybe I have to catch the full interview. But I seen this clip and I'm like, hey, interesting enough. Hey, I want to hear some more examples. But that's what I got for you guys, man. Peace. I'm out.